Well, Mikel, firstly, good morning. I've got
Good
to
morning.
start off by asking you, how are you feeling? Because I know you've had this early arrival back this morning from Italy.
It's very good. We play two very competitive matches away from home in the last 4 or 5 days, and we have a massive one on Sunday as well. So, very looking forward to it.
You must be really pleased with the way the two games this week have gone, and in particular, keeping two clean sheets away from home.
Yes, because there are two very different teams, but both of them extremely tricky to play against away from home. But yeah, we had some positive results last night. We wanted a different one. We wanted to win the game for sure, but you cannot win it, don't lose it. And there are things basically very simple to improve, but the team is showing a lot of consistency.
And of course, it's back to Premier League action this weekend. Huge match, Manchester City against Arsenal at the Etihad Stadium. How have your players come through last night's match? Have you got any fresh injury concerns to contend with?
Not really, and straight away after the match, recover, sleep, eat well, and everybody looking forward to the match. We know what it means, we know what we're fighting for, and it's a great opportunity for the team to show what we're capable of doing.
You won't, of course, have Martin Odegaard available for the foreseeable future. Do you have an updated time frame on how long he could potentially be out?
No, we need to especially we need to see the development in the next week or so, how the ankle reacts first of all, and then Saf will give me an update and more a time frame of how long he can be out for.
Focusing on your opponents on Sunday, Manchester City, of course, they played in the Champions League on Wednesday night, so they have had an extra day to rest and recover when compared to Arsenal. Do you think that gives them any sort of advantage?
Well, we wanted the same as them. We're not getting it, so we have to adapt and make the most of the time that we have today, tomorrow, and the morning of the match to prepare in the best way to go there to win the game.
And from your point of view, from a coach's point of view, what has this week been like physically and mentally, having these two away games, of course, away to Tottenham, away to Atalanta, and now having another big away game?
Yeah, we've been preparing for this since pre-season. Obviously, we knew the schedule. We knew that it's extremely rare to play in these conditions, 3 massive ways in 6 days. But it was what it was. So we have prepared for that physically, mentally, tactically, making sure that everybody is ready for it because we're going to need them, and especially with the injuries that we had in international break. So we are prepared.
In terms of your tactics, I mean, they could well be without one of their key players in Kevin De Bruyne on Sunday. Does that change how you may well set up your team on Sunday?
No, because what's the option? If he doesn't play, it's Gundogan, Bernardo, Phil Foden, Kovacic, they are all world-class players. We have a few missing as well, and we have to adapt, but certainly those kind of teams, they don't rely on one individual, even if it's extremely important for them.
Final question for me. I mean, Arsenal got an incredible away record in 2024. No losses, and of course that includes a draw away to Man City back in March. You've spoken about how well your players have been able to handle hostile environments. What kind of an atmosphere do you think your players can expect on Sunday?
A really competitive one. We go to the home of the champions, the team that I think in the Premier League history has been the most consistent ever, not only in terms of result, but in terms of dominance and consistent top performance, I think without question of a doubt. And this is the challenge, that we go there and we have to prove that again we have made another step and we can compete and win in those grounds.
Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
Okay, just a few more from me. So yeah, we're going to have about 3,000 supporters travelling to the Man City game. You know, the support lately been brilliant. Obviously, the passionate celebrations with Gabriel in the Tottenham game, and travelling all the way to Atalanta as well. How much of a part do the supporters have to play in these games?
It's great. It's great to give back because you know individually how much people invest, you know, their time, their money, effort, travel. And when you are able to give something away from home, becomes really special. That's what it's a special atmosphere when we play away from home and how our supporters are living the game. So really pleased that consistently we've been able to give a lot back.
And like you've touched on already, you know, the games keep coming thick and fast, the Premier League, Champions League, and then the Carabao Cup next week as well. Is this a time of the season that you and the coaches are really enjoying, you know, the opportunity to hopefully win games?
Enjoying a lot of time on the office, in the training ground, is what it is. We want to be in the position that we are in. We have dreamed of this years ago, and we are in this position right now. Let's make the most out of it and let's enjoy it.
It's a big weekend ahead for the club as a whole with the the women's team beginning their season on Sunday as well at the Emirates at 12:30. Do you have a message for them for their game against Man City?
Very excited. We are talking about it. We look like this season again is going to be very special. They will be really strong, and I've already been told that we sold almost 40,000 tickets, which is unbelievable. So great to see the progress and the connection between our people and them as well. So wish them all the best.
Yeah, of course they're not your team, but your club. How much admiration do you have for the club to be kind of at the forefront of women's football and the majority of the games being at the Emirates this season as well?
It's great. It's another step. I'm delighted that we are doing that in the way we are doing it. They fully deserve it. And it's growing and growing. And very pleased to see that progress. The same with the academy and how well they are doing. Is as a club, we are strong in every sense. I think it's going to be really good.